American Pie. Drove to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This'll be the day that I die." It really will be. This'll be the day that I die. Fucking traffic, man. So, as I am recording this video, I have not left yet from my self-road trip, but there's something that I wanted to talk about. So originally, when I did this intro, it did not turn out the way I expected it to be. I have 6 clips, and they all suck worse than a vacuum cleaner that can barely do any sucking anymore, as terrible as that comparison is. So I want to go ahead and give an intro that actually correctly sums up to what this trip is like. So, as the title says, it is sort of a road trip. I didn't make any stops, so I would say it's more of my first self trip, and it just happened to be in the pandemic. So, how this went about is I wanted to go see my friend Emily, who is the human equivalent definition of a precious gem. She is literally the human version of gold. And after she came to see me in the summer, and we had our social distancing shenanigans, I knew without a doubt I need to go see her. So I waited it out, and I planned it, and I made sure that I left at a good time that did not have my state in a state of emergency, so that way I could leave. And I also took some extra precautions for myself to be able to have some toiletry devices to use in the case I needed something for the road stops. Can I talk? No, apparently not, but we're almost done with this intro. Doing this trip was like the ice cream flavor. It was a literal rocky road that you're going to be seeing the stuff that I went through and whatever commentaries that I could make along the way there. So I was in for a lot of learning experiences for this first trip. So, yep. So now I'm just going to go ahead and let the Sammy of the departure morning take over.
Alright, today's the day. In T-minus 5 hours from now, and it's what, 7:47? Oh my god, ironic. The takeoff begins in 5 hours and it's 7:47.
Okay, so I'm about to head onto the road, and it is a 3.5. Delilah, shut up! So it's about a 4.5 hour drive, really, if you think about stopping and stuff. The ETA is going to be in 3 hours and 51 minutes, so roughly 5 o'clock on the dot is when I'm going to be getting there, hopefully, if time allows, and people will respect my toaster on the highway, so I'm not getting railroaded, because I'm not a threatening car. It's not a very threatening toaster, unfortunately, even though I could definitely toast someone any day. So yeah, other than that, I'm good. I'm gravy. I'm a little anxious-y, but, you know, what can you do? It's a big trip, and I gotta put my big girl pants on and go do it, but I think I'm ready, except for one thing. Okay, alright, Roscoe is set. Okay, alright. Okie dokie, I think we're good now. Alright, let's do this. Oh, some fucking son of a... I'm kind of surprised. It's a Friday, and there's no... Delilah! Delilah's yelling at me to actually read the directions. I should take it back. Sorry, Delilah. Just me and Delilah. Or I should just say the road trip's just gonna be me yelling at Delilah for like 3 hours. I'm gonna be hoarse by the end of the whole thing. Here we go. I got some real assholes behind me. Guys, you're gonna have to stop being an asshole to me while I'm driving. It's a fucking work road. No, they're really mad at me. Oh, this one's so mad at me. Oh my god. So, it's a little known thing here that in the good old state of Virginia, that there's constant work being done on the road, so it's 55 miles an hour, and I go a steady 60 to 55 miles an hour, because you can get away with going 5 over, but these guys are determined to be fast and the fucking furious at me. Sorry, dudes. I desire no tickets. There's something that I've been thinking about as I've been in this journey for almost, I don't know, 45 minutes or an hour now. I don't know. I haven't really been looking down at my clock anyway. That I'm still incredibly nervous because of the fact that it's the biggest thing I've ever done. I've never done a road trip like this before in my life. I've only done like 40-minute trips across the bridge, but to go to their state, it's like, I've never done that. But I kind of see it as if I don't do this, then I'm never gonna do it. I think, well, what if I end up getting some kind of a job where I have to showcase my book someplace in like North Carolina? It's like, I like to have the experience to know I can take myself and I can do the kind of a thing. Buddy. Oh, why are you flashing me? What's going on here? My God, what the fuck's up with the blinking? Have we hit the traffic? Oh my God, we hit the traffic! Oh my God, why are you stopping? Yep, there we go. We've hit the traffic. Here we go. Only took us an hour and we finally got there. Yay. Oh, and I got one behind me. I'm gonna be a nice truck sandwich. Ooh boy. Mmm. Would you like that toasted? Has informed me in the most calmest way that there's a hazard away, and I don't know what it is. That's definitely not what I wanted to hear when there was a truck right in front of me. I swear, I think Delilah's turning into like the female version of HAL 9000 because she keeps saying things so calmly and then gets rid of them like, wait, what if that was a danger? Please tell me, Delilah. I'm sorry for putting your name in vain. There's the traffic. But it definitely changes everything. So after being stuck in the car accident traffic and feeling like Bill Murray from Groundhog Day for the fact that it just felt like it kept going on forever and ever and ever and I was just stuck. And I finally got back onto the main road and I did the best I could to get on the outskirts of the DC traffic, but I still got a brunt of it, so that was very tricky navigational skills as to why there's no archival footage of my commentary or anything, because that was the moment I really had to concentrate. There was no moment for me to free-handedly go over and click the record button on my camera. It felt like Mad Max Fury Road, and I just had to endure it the best that I possibly could. But after being stuck in the car for 5 hours, the most majestic thing happened. I made it! I made it! Oh! Some rough shit happened! Woo! I has made it. Oh my God! Hello! Oh, there she is! I see her! Oh. Gotta. Where am I? I made it! I made it! Woo! Oh, did it!
Oh, we're gonna get you fed and settled in.
Awesome possums. I did not make any stops.
Wow!
Well, let me find my car keys, because earlier, I'll have to tell you, an Amazon truck almost ran into me. Like,
What state?
Still in Virginia.
Okay.
Still in Virginia. Oh! And then everything went flying. I was like, oh my God, I'm in a National Lampoon Vacation movie. Christ almighty.
Alrighty.
Yeah. So, I head out and I get everything ready. I got Roscoe strapped in for the ride, and there wasn't as much trucks as I thought there was gonna be. I fully anticipated it was gonna be bad. Well, not all bad, but trucks everywhere. Friday, travel, gotta get things places. And then I'm mostly in the right lane. There's an Amazon truck in front of me, and I decide, okay, I'm getting on the lane because he's hogging it. And then he decides to come over and didn't see me, so like, I'm right here. This is him. He's gonna take off half of my car and completely split the toaster. I scream. Naturally, it's kind of happened. Gasp. The panic mode kind of happens, and I look over as a car next to me, and I'm like, oh my God, I am gonna get like pinballed into a car. And luckily, I was able to like brake easily, so that way it could kind of
slam. Yeah.
Terrifying. I definitely had me like the good little like light sobs or whatever, because it's the sudden of everything that happened, and I just kind of got back in my lane and just went, okay, well, you're gonna get through this. Everything will be okay. But yeah, I definitely had a learning experience about how you really have to just take the road, and that was something for me to experience.
It's still so dangerous, though.
It is. And I think having the car accidents that I was in did kind of help, so I could be able to kind of, okay, this is I'm aware of what the impact looks like.
Yeah.
So I can be able to judge, and that way I don't freeze too much and I can assess a bit better. But this was a heck of a journey to get to Maryland, because I sat there like, well, I mean, I really want to come and see you, and that's the whole thing in my mind. Even when I got to like that mile marker, I had this big cheese-eating grin where I'm like, oh, I get to see my buddy. Oh, I was so close.
Yeah.
But it wasn't as bad as I thought. I was really going to mess up and go straight through Baltimore, but I was surprised I had a lot of 3-4 lane roads.
Lots of the Beltway is pretty good there, but still, I'm glad that you were okay.
By the way, there is this funny thing that did happen right as I was driving up to go to your complex. I don't know what Delilah did. It was the strangest thing where I was driving, and they usually will say like the address, but I have yours as Emily's address.
Okay.
And so she didn't say Emily's address. She went, "You'll be arriving at I'm like, Delilah's done with me. She's done. She didn't even want to finish the sentence. She's like, I've dealt with you for 4 hours. You have yelled at me. You have put my circuits in vain. I'm done with you. You know where you're going now. I don't gotta say it." I'm like, I know, Delilah. I'm sorry. I will, because she knows I'm gonna yell on her on the way back home. I just love it. Arriving at I've never heard a cell phone be tired.
I was like, when did it start? Breaking my heart. It's so breaking my heart, breaking my heart. It's the only one I've got. It's the only one I've got. Baby, don't go breaking my heart, breaking my heart. Baby, don't go breaking my heart, breaking my heart. It's the only one I've got. I was like, when did it start? Breaking my heart. It's all breaking my heart, breaking my heart. It's the only one I've got. It's the only one I've got. Baby, don't go breaking my heart, breaking my heart. Baby, don't go breaking my heart, breaking my heart. It's the only one I've got. It's the only one I've got.
Oh my goodness.
That.
Oh, we cute.
Food poisoning. And then pin-ups.
Oh man, we cute as hell. I'm gonna sail away with us.
Oh, I did them out of order. Well, technically that one was first. So I need
Oh my god, I forgot about that one. I didn't even know you looked at me. Oh, I didn't ever do that.
Yeah, we did. Okay, sorry, I gotta
Such a jughead thing.
Chronological order real quick.
Okay.
And then this past summer, that floppy hat. And then 2 days ago.
Cute.
Yeah. So yeah, those are all the Polaroids that I have of us.
Aww. There we go. Cheers for an amazing time together.
Yeah, too short.
We are some cool friends though.
Oh, this is good.
Ooh, oh snap. That was great. Well, you are a very cool friend. I'm happy to have you.
Mm-hmm. You're a super cool friend too.
Well, that was a nice visit. I'm sorry for the emotions. She's a good friend of mine. But anyway, it is time to hit the road, and it's gonna be interesting hitting the road on a what time is it? Oh god, Roscoe, what time is it? I don't even know what time it is. Oh, 7:13, so making some good time. Gotta call my grandfather and tell him that his favorite grandchild is on the way home, and I'm gonna have to get my deluxe Waterworks package out of the way so I can begin going home. Alright, Roscoe, we're heading out, buddy. Woo, where are my tissues? Woo, gosh, man, woo. Oh, Lord almighty. Woo! Okay, alright. Gotta get my GPS set up so I can... So, this will be interesting, trying to get home on like a different time, well, time frame. Why am I going to phone calls? I have no comprehension of anything anymore. Okay, home. Alright. Come on, Delilah. I'm not sure what I-64 is gonna do. There's like 1 minute difference. I don't know. That might take me to DC. I don't know, man. I'll stick to the same hell that I went through because I'm familiar with it, and I'll take I-95 south. That's the road I took when I was first coming up here. Alright, yep, 10:48 arrival time, which makes sense because I told my grandfather to be home about 11, so I find it funny I'm leaving at 7, I'm getting home by 11. Ah. Alright, Delilah, you're gonna have to talk to me, baby. Are you talking to me? I think she is. Okay. Alright, Delilah, I'm gonna yell at you for 3 hours and 33 minutes. Let's go. Alright, Roscoe. Alright, buddy. Let's do this. Designated dog driving buddy. And you gotta hold this the Starbucks for me. Thanks, bud. And asses in case my stomach is like, hey, let's pull a John Hurt. Okay. Alright. According to Delilah, I currently have an hour and 44 minutes left, and I have 116 miles left. Okay. Oh my god, why are we stopping? Buddy, why are you stopping? Why are you stopping, buddy? Buddy, what are you doing? Keep going, please. I'm glad I left when I did at 7:30 because now there's just a smorgasbord of just trucks everywhere. It's just a yucky, trucky situation, man. Oh my god. It took me a little while to kind of perk up. For like the first hour and a half, I've just been quiet, kind of going through the motions of emotions of saying goodbye to my friend, and the anxiety was kind of penting up in me about going home because the fact that I was trying to do an alternative route, had to face facts that I had to do the same route, and it was very much a different way than I anticipated. There was definitely some twists and turns. Like, I just felt so sick from the anxiety of trying to navigate my way home into a way I don't know, and trying to still get over my driving anxiety. And I didn't even want to stop and eat anything. It's imperative to know that the entire trip from here going to Maryland and also coming back from Maryland, that I did not eat or drink because I couldn't. The thought of it just made me so sick, and it didn't help that before I was even going to turn onto the road, I felt like I was going to throw up. I'm going to try and go the next, fuck Delilah, how much time do I have left? Hour and 38 minutes before I go home, and then I'm just going to eat everything in sight. I just knew if I ate or drank something, it's not going to settle with the anxiety I have going on. But I can manage it for the next hour and a half to get home. The day the music died, I start singing bye-bye Miss American Pie. Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. The good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Almost done! Whoa! Papa, come out and meet your favorite grandchild! She's home! Whoa! Home! Yeah! Oh god, that took too much out of me. I had just enough energy for that, just that. Land! Oh! Ow! Papa! Papa!
You glad to be back home?
Yes. I feel originally when I planned this road trip that it was something that was spontaneous, but this was a planned self road trip that I did that I feel did more than just be a self road trip. I feel like this was more than just like the learning experiences, and not the one that you see in the cliched movies of, oh, I learned so much about life. It's like, no, I had to learn what a road trip would be like in a pandemic. I had to keep in the back of my mind, if I stopped somewhere, is that place going to be safe? And I had to test myself on how long I could go without having to stop. Usually, on most trips, you can stop anytime you want to, but now that's in the mindset of cleanliness and worry about crowds, I had to test myself on my endurance to know how long can I go without having to stop. And going to and from, that was a lot to sit in a car, first time for 4 hours, and then the second time coming home for 3 hours. That's 7 hours that I have been able to successfully be in a car altogether. And on those trips individually did not stop, not even once. I didn't want to take any chances until I got to my destination. And that was something definitely experienced to think about and to remember, all right, this is what it's going to be like for a little while, because we do not know how long it's going to be like this for the pandemic. Come January or not, it's still kind of up in the air. But I'm glad everything worked out the way it did. I may be at a gauge below empty, but I definitely know that I am definitely on F for full of experiences. Okay, that is about the only way I can end this video, except for the awesome outro that I'm about to do.
Of people going by, I see friends